So then when you import sound effects, the first thing you need to do is download some sound effects. So sites I suggest using are freesoundeffects.com or SoundGator, which you have to create a login to download those. So on Free Sound Effects, there's going to be two different choices that you can download, MP3 or WAV. And the WAV, it loops for Flash for web animation. I suggest using MP3, which is virtually for web pages, web videos, anything on the internet, and it's faster and better. So when I click download, it downloads onto my Chrome, so I can go back into Beautiful Audio and then put import, choose my file, and make sure it's in downloads so I can upload that sound effect I just got. So I'm going to click on it, open it, and then import my audio. So again, if I wanted to, I could click on it, undo that, and go to the duplicate section because it's kind of small, and I can duplicate those sound effects or move them to different parts as well. So I duplicated it so it will go on for a long amount of time. Now, if I was to push play, I want my timeline to be at the beginning. This will sound a little bit funny since it's a recording of a recording, but just listen to how loud it is. So my sound effects were so loud I couldn't even hear myself talking up here. So that's why you're going to want to make this a lot quieter so you can hear. Clicking the record button, I'm going to click. So then I can hear both of them. I can also, like we mentioned in the last video, I can mute them. So maybe I didn't actually want them there or just for that section. I can make it solo, so that's the only thing I hear, or I can delete them as well. So that's how you import things in Beautiful Audio, and then to save it, all you have to do is click Save to Google Drive, and it will save to your Google Drive, and you can continue working on it next time.